Good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rep Melissa, and I should say Morning Sip with Jax. We're going to have a wonderful show today. I'm going to share this aha moment or a remembrance that I had walking Jax in the morning. It's a wonderful canyon right behind the house, right across the street, and I just had like this little epiphany this morning that I want to share with you because it's all about being live in Laguna Beach. So let's start the show. So, good day. Welcome back. This is Rep Melissa. SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Yes, it does. Good to see you, Ron. Good to see you, Pamela. I hope everyone is doing well out there because I certainly am doing well here in Laguna Beach, which is one of my happy places on the planet. So I asked yesterday, what are some of your happy places? And I also asked if any of you have been to Laguna Beach. And so I saw after the show that Shay was in Laguna Beach for a Grateful Dead concert in 1992. And Pamela was there as well. So can you imagine both Pamela and Shay at the same concert in Laguna Beach in 1992? So I just think that is awesome. Don't you, Linda? Like, that's no coincidence. And here we all are together on Morning Sip. So today I was walking. So let me share a little bit of what the routine is here in Laguna Beach. One, I'm in a fabulous place. I mean, from their home to Laguna Beach to like waking up and I could see the ocean and I could go outside and be right across the street from these magnificent canyons every single day, right? Like, what a gift is that? And I get to walk this wonderful being of light, Jax, at 6:30 in the morning. So that's our first walk of the day because he gets walked like 3 times a day. And I have this little song that I sing to encourage him, Linda, to poop. So I sing the little poop song so he could poop right away so I could get back, so I could get everything situated for the show. Because remember, I'm an East Coast girl, right? So for me, this is really early to be doing the show. In Pacific Coast time, it is 7:30-ish. So at 7:30-ish, I would not be doing the show on East Coast time. But here we are, nevertheless. And I'm not complaining. I'm really grateful to have all of the experiences that I'm having. So we do that, right? We get outside about 6:30, got out a little earlier today, and he does his little spin around, like he spins around 3 times before he poops. I'm like, okay, whatever you do, that's his little ritual. So he'll do his little spin and he'll take care of his business. And then we'll walk for at least 20 minutes. I like to get in at least a good 20-minute walk with him. And then we get back. And then, do you know, I cook his food. Yes, cook Jack's food. He gets 2 burgers. And then I cut it up and I feed it to him with my hands because he won't eat it out of the bowl right away. So we have our whole morning ritual down. So when I was walking him, there's a path, right? So there's a path that goes, it's a path that kind of splits the 2 sides of the canyons. and we're at the top of the canyon. So you could look all the way down into the valley, and it is beautiful. And I took a video. I'm going to show it to y'all in a few minutes. And so we walk up the path a little bit, and then there's some dirt paths that you can take. So we turn off the main paved path, and we go on the dirt path. And while I was on the dirt path, I think the very first day that I walked him by myself, I went off the dirt path and I got totally turned around. I was like, okay, which way do I go? And I was trying to find my way back to the paved path, but from where I was, I couldn't see it, right? So I just kept walking and walking and walking and walking, trusting that at some point I'm going to converge with the paved path again. And sure enough, I did. Wonderful. So today I'm walking, and since he pooped almost immediately when we got over there, I said, okay, we're going to take a shortcut today. So we walked up the paved path and then turned onto a dirt path that was a little closer than the other dirt path that we normally walk on. So we walk on this other dirt path, and I could see the paved path right there, right above me, right? And that gave me some comfort, having the paved path in eyesight versus how I felt the other day when I got a little turned around and I couldn't see the paved path, but I trust that it was there and I would converge with it at some point. So as I'm walking today, I said, isn't that interesting that we all have our path, right? Our path is paved, right? Our path was paved before we became these physical beings of light. Our path was paved, and we said yes to our paved path, right? We said yes to our soul's journey. We said yes to our spiritual journey. We said yes to this life, paved and all. And yet, as we walk on our paved path that we said yes to, sometimes, and I think most of the time, for most people, we pivot. We take a turn, right? And before we know it, we're on this dirt path. Now, our main paved path is still there. The path that we said yes to, it is still there. Never leaves us, like our Ori. Remember the Ori series? The Ori is our twin in heaven. Our twin in heaven never leaves us. Our twin in heaven holds our destiny in its breath, right? And its breath is our breath. And so we breathe this path together. However, sometimes we forget the paved path that we said yes to. And before we know it, we find ourselves taking a side trip on this dirt path that is not paved and is dirt. You're going to get a little dusty as you walk along this dirt path. However, if you keep going forward, if you keep moving forward with trust in your heart, this is what I was thinking about this morning, y'all. If I keep moving forward with trust in my heart and in my spirit, at some point, that side path, that detour that I took, that trial or tribulation or challenge that I'm going through, as long as I don't give up faith, right? and keep moving forward, even when I go back, that I keep moving forward, at some point, that dirt path is going to converge with my paved path again. Because the path of my life is paved with light and love and joy and all of the wonderful qualities and essence of this beautiful universe that we get to live in, breathe in, experience life in. It will converge. That side dirt path that was a little rocky and shaky and dusty, that little dirt path that was whiny, that exhausted me, at some point, as long as I don't give up, I will converge again with that paved pole, that paved path. And on the paved path, I could see the path in the horizon. I could see where it's going, right? So I keep my eye on the horizon. And guess what? At some point again, I will find myself on another dirt path. And I get to experience what that dirt path has for me, that I know that I can use when I converge again with that paved path. So all of us have a path, and all of us have a paved path. And all of us get to experience, consciously or unconsciously, subconsciously, we get to experience these little detour paths, these dirty, rocky paths that we get to learn something that we can use, that we can heal, that we can forgive, that we can let go of when we converge again with our paved path, the path that we said yes to, the path that my soul, that your soul said yes, yes. So that was my morning aha, like that was my morning cup of tea, if you will, as I walked this beautiful, beautiful place with this beautiful, beautiful dog named Jax. So I'm going to share this video because the other gift that I get is I'm walking and the sun is rising at that time. So I get to experience that as well. And it is magnificent. So I'm going to see if I can play this video. Good day, sun. Look at that sun, Jax. Look at that sun. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a good day. So that's what I get to see and experience and be in every morning, being here with Jax. So, where is your happy place? What is your happy place? One of my happy places is here in Laguna Beach, California. And are you aware? Are you aware that you are always on a path? It may be paved, it may be a dirt path, but trust and believe at some point, even when you waver, even when you take that detour, at some point you will return home. You will return home to your true self, having gathered more of what you need to carry with you to support yourself along this path. So don't give up. Don't be discouraged. Encourage yourself, right? Encourage yourself to keep moving forward. All right, y'all. So let me check in with y'all. So Linda is sharing, oh, I had walked some pretty rocky paths several times during my 70 plus years of living. Sometimes I needed help to scramble over and through the rocks. Yes, yes, Linda. Yes. And isn't it wonderful that we have our helpful people around us? Some people we know, some people we don't know, but they help us along the way, right? Those helpful souls that just appear at the right time. Yes, yes. Good for you, Linda. Yes, I think we all can say that we've had some rocky roads along our paths. But yet here we are. Here we are. All right. So I will see you all tomorrow. We will continue with Laguna Beach, live in Laguna Beach. Our special morning sip with Jax, who's taking his morning nap. And let me tell y'all, as soon as I get off of this, he's going to be right here. He's going to be right here in my face. And he just follows me around. He's the most loving dog I've ever experienced in my life. So I will see you all tomorrow. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Please share Morning Sip with Red Melissa with your circle of friends. Please subscribe to my I Am Red Melissa YouTube channel. Spread the word if people think, oh, Morning Sip is gone because I'm no longer streaming on New Thought Media Network. Let them know. No, Morning Sip is alive and well. Tune in on I Am Red Melissa on YouTube or Facebook. All right? So spread the joy news. I appreciate your love, your support, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes. Connected to our yes. And I'm going to end with the sunrise.